Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction with the ghost, and our own little dragon, Lucifer, who's panting like crazy. She's ready to breathe fire. We're here with House of the Dragon, Season 1, Episode 4, titled King of the Narrow Sea. Wonder who the king is. Maybe we're talking about the sea snake, the guy who turned on the king in Episode 2 and went to Daemon at the end.
Oh, maybe.
Because he was the master of ships, so maybe he's the king of the narrow... Oh, could be somebody else entirely. How do you feel about the show so far?
I've liked it. For episode 1, brutal.
Yeah.
A lot of action. Episode 2 is more about the politics.
Yeah.
And then 3, I felt like was a good mix of things.
Definitely for sure, especially with I was not expecting this, but the crab feeder, the villain of this war, was just killed like brutally at the end of this giant fight.
His body in the water, intestines floating, and
he was covered in blood. Daemon was brutal.
It was weird because oh my gosh, I can't think of the king. Viserys. He had sent his men to go help him in the fight, and he just totally dismissed it and went over there by himself.
3 years later,
acting like he was going to surrender, and he just
tricked them.
It was crazy.
Tricked them. It's crazy. We had a 3-year time jump, basically. Because Aegon, who's now 2, with Alicent being the mother.
Yeah.
And obviously Alicent and Rhaenyra having that friendship in episode 1, that is completely destroyed and soured.
There was a lot of tension between them last episode.
We had a Lannister that Viserys set up to go talk to Rhaenyra. And she's like, no, you can't just push me around to whoever. And he's like, I've gotten all these requests since you became of age. And, and then he ends with, I'm not going to replace you as my heir, which is shocking. And you can choose who you want to marry if you want to marry.
Yeah. He wasn't forcing her.
I don't think that's going to stick. But that's where they're at right now. The relationship has definitely went down the toilet.
It's strained.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to see what happens. I mean, every episode has some sort of time jump. And episode 2 had a 6-month time jump. And now we had a 3-year time jump. Are we doing another time jump? I'm guessing.
I wanted to just float. But I'm sure we'll see the next baby is born.
Oh, yeah, she is pregnant. Yeah, she's about to pop any moment.
She was, close to her due date. We didn't know how far along, but...
It was pretty close.
She had to have been close.
And literally, forgot to mention, Otto, her father, recommended Rhaenyra marry her 2-year-old brother.
Oh, yeah. Creep.
Then again, there's incest within Targaryens, but holy crap. What was he thinking?
But to that extent of marrying a 2-year-old?
Then again, they try to set up Viserys with a 12-year-old.
He can barely speak.
He can't. I don't think. He's just mumbling. Nah, nah.
I mean, some 2-year-olds can have some more.
Here's your brother husband, Rhaenyra. Oh my god.
No.
If she would have heard that, oh my god, I think she would have killed Otto. She would have stabbed him.
Probably.
With that blade that she pulled out to kill that boar. That was awesome. So you ready to get in this episode and see what they do? I'm excited.
I'm ready.
I'm liking the show. You ready? Our dragon? Yes, our dragon is ready. Let's
go.
There's that guy.
Where's her father?
It's unseemly for him to put himself forward as a contender for my hand.
Next.
This young boy?
Young boy. Oh, okay, hello.
Aided the dragon in his war of conquest.
Aye, the Blackwood.
Looks he even old enough to shave?
Is deeply rooted in this
Might as well put her 2-year-old brother up there in line.
Its home.
Protection? The princess has a dragon, you dumb cunt.
What an ass.
Wow.
Craven.
Oh shit, let's go. No. Ooh! Wow.
Don't fuck with the kid.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Wait, what's happening? What's going on?
Yep.
Look at his hair. Cut it.
Looks like some kind of bone.
Yeah.
Once we smash the Triarchy, they name me King of the Narrow Sea.
He's the king. Okay. Roll credits. He's bending the knee. What's gonna happen? Something's gonna happen.
Is he coming back?
I don't know. Maybe. Otto hates this. He wanted him out. Out.
Mm-hmm.
The tapestry. Oh, well then you should not deprive yourself.
My God.
I shall enjoy
It's
the night.
aggressive.
Have every young knight and lord in the Seven Kingdoms fawning over
And
you.
one was murdered in front of her.
The king went through great effort to arrange your tour.
Mm-hmm.
Frustrated.
Jag slutar master.
You notice that when they speak mostly in their native tongue.
C'est là vous c'est un bon arbre.
If they got together,
Them?
he would be king.
Uh-oh.
I not thought you particularly comfortable.
That could be the
James,
route.
adventures.
Of them getting together? I mean,
I don't know.
hey,
It's always
Targaryens.
I mean, she walked away. He
Content.
I
to
can't
tell
believe
me
you just
off
said that,
until
because
the
now I'm like,
Lord
holy
is
crap.
fine.
What? What?
the one guy wanted her to marry her 2-year-old brother.
Yeah, that's true. This is better. Oh, political arrangement. Oh, wait a minute. What happened to his woman? Remember episode 2?
Abrasiades.
Stepstones were meant to be one for the realm, but over the past few days, it seems we have traded a
Something's going on there like this. I don't know. But
Good night, Sir Kristen.
he could be
Sleep
a
well,
suitor,
princess.
maybe. Wait, is that allowed? I guess.
Like a tunnel.
Secret passageway, maybe. He did that. Okay. Magic.
To know your death, child?
Our good king names his daughter.
Oh
A
no.
girl. His heir,
What the hell?
loved by all of her people. But would she make a powerful queen?
When he's looking at her.
Or would
Stop
she
it,
be
honey.
feeble?
Stop it. Why is only one candle lit? There's a bunch right there.
Not now.
Oh, Jesus.
And who might you be running from now,
The Hobbit.
Princess?
They're holding hands. Honey, why did you do this? Is she sleeping alone?
The king has requested your presence.
In the middle of the night.
Third baby? All the markings on his back?
Why is she there?
I don't know. Honey, you're right. Honey, you are so right.
I mean, does her first time have to be with her uncle?
Yeah. This is happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what just happened there. There's a rat up there. He's really confused. Like, wait, you were supposed to be in your room.
I feel.
Yeah. Yeah. Her uncle woke up something in her that was not there before.
It's gonna take a while to get all that armor off.
Exactly. You could help her. I
He's
mean,
just gonna stand there.
he's not
and
going to
watch her.
leave. Maybe he's not conflicted.
Yeah, I don't feel like he's very
Not anymore.
conflicted.
Yeah, once you step through that threshold, there's no going back. And you're not wrong, because Damon could walk in because there's no one protecting the door.
But if she chooses him as her husband,
You think
then
she-
it
think
wouldn't
she
matter.
That's true.
A messenger brings word from the White Worm.
The white worm, is that what he said?
Yeah. It's that boy who saw her.
You never will want to stay on.
There's the boy.
Hard lessons are not
boy.
welcomed.
No, wait. Was he told that the brother was there too, Damon? Or was he just told that Rhaenyra was in there?
I'm afraid it concerns the princess, my king.
Oh, shit.
I had considered saying nothing, but
Oh, no.
she was carrying on with her uncle. They were engaged in behaviors unbecoming of... What behaviors?
Oh, are you asking that question seriously?
They didn't go very far. I mean, it looks like all that happened was that her pants got pulled down.
Yeah, I don't think they actually did anything. I don't think.
Damon and Rhaenyra, I would take their eyes. As your hand,
Alright.
I must maintain...
Not a
an
rumor.
trusted source of
Not a rumor, it's true, we saw it.
information on this one.
Spied upon, awaiting your best chance to destroy her reputation.
I have no such...
Do you wish to have your blood on the Iron Throne so badly that you are willing to destroy mine own?
Dude. Oh, no. It's him. Hello.
My father has made some worrying allegations about you.
Mm-hmm. And your uncle.
Were you with your uncle? You fucked David in a pleasure house.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Yep.
So you are accusing me of slanders?
She's
You
probably...
overheard?
I only want to help you, Rhaenyra.
I swear this to you, upon the memory of my mother.
That's a big lie.
You defiled her.
He did not.
He believes it. Is that gonna
What
marry
lord
now?
will wed her now in this condition?
Who gives a fuck
He
what
might
some
marry her
lord
now.
thinks? Wed her to me.
When I offered up my crown, you said I could have anything. That didn't stop Aegon the Conqueror from taking a second wife.
You are no conqueror. You are a plague. Before Aegon's death,
I don't like
the
this.
last of the Valyrian...
Maybe you have to heat it to read it?
Maybe. Ice and fire, once again.
You've yet to ask me for the truth of what happened.
The truth does not matter, Rhaenyra. Only perception. You are my political headache.
Damn.
What vulture?
Your hand.
Hightower.
And he will stop at nothing to see it done, including spying on me to bring about my ruin.
Gods have a dark wit.
It was a grim day.
It was a good day for you.
It's a good day for you.
Jaehaerys named you Hand in Balon's stead.
You are the man that taught me how to be king.
How long did it take you to choose yourself over your king?
Taking it off.
I took great care in its preparation.
What is it?
Like
It
a
will rid you of any unwanted
plan B.
consequences.
Like a plan B
In their own
pill
way.
in a drink.
So this episode was all about Rhaenyra and her trying to find a man, found a boy, killed a guy as she was
That
leaving.
first thing.
And that one guy was making fun of him.
Yep.
And he went in, and I was like, "Oh my god, did he kill that little? Did he kill that
That's
boy?"
what I thought, is that he killed the boy, but
Yeah,
nope, that young boy killed the mouthy man.
killed him, but she didn't pick him though. Didn't pick him. It came right back on a ship. Reminded me a little bit of when Daenerys with her the Dothraki and all them came across, was going across the sea at the end of season 6. The Winds of Winter. It was awesome. She called it. Well, Daemon and Rhaenyra.
Terrible.
You called it. I don't know why it just clicked, but it did, because this whole thing about her, because we thought like, oh, she's sitting on like a throne, not the Iron Throne, but something. No, she's there because she's going around meeting different people that could be a choice.
People her father set up for her.
The hand in marriage. She came right back, and then for some reason, just something clicked, and she's like, oh my god. Daemon was supposed to be the heir, and now she's the heir, and and Daemon doesn't want kids. She doesn't want to have kids, because she made a point to Alyssa, which this was pretty brutal. She's like, yeah, I don't want to be somebody that's like got locked in a tower just having babies. Like, essentially, I just don't want to...
What she is.
Yeah, what Alyssa is, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, things got a little too much. Went to that pleasure house, as they call it, and things started to happen. Now, did they have sex? That's the question.
I don't think her and Damon did. I think they got close. Yeah. And I think something clicked in Damon's head, and he stopped. Because she was trying to kiss him, and he didn't want to anymore.
But then when he's confronted by Viserys in the throne by themselves, he goes, give me Rhaenyra, that's who I want. So if he really wanted her, why didn't he just go for it?
Why'd he stop?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then, of course, that boy told Otto, and also told his woman.
Yeah.
When Daemon woke up, that same boy was handing her coins or something. You know what it kind of reminds me of? Remember in King's Landing during Game of Thrones, that one guy who was like kind of like the right-hand person to Cersei, where he would have his little birds. No, that was not him. That was oh gosh, I forget his name. He was the eunuch. He was bald. He was in Game of Thrones. He had little birds in King's Landing who always told him information. I forget his name, but if I showed you, like, oh, him, yeah, because he had all these little birds, like basically kids that would go around and be hearing information, and you never know who was saying what. That's what it kind of reminded me of. But Daemon stopped. She went back, and that guy, he was confused. Like, wait a minute, you already went in there. She found the secret passage from Daemon, and she went back in, and she's like, come here, I got your helmet. And they took forever.
They did the deed.
And it took forever to get his armor off.
And their boots.
Like all the lacing and stuff.
Tied up boots.
Jeez.
It was a mess.
And then she made the point, what if Damon walked in? That'd been weird as hell. No one's protecting the door, so technically anybody could have walked in. And apparently you can come and knock at anybody's door at any point because Alicent is in her own room. And that woman comes in, the king requests you or something. And she's like, it's very late. Like, yes, it is. And that's it. Like, she was...
At that hour of the day, you know
what the... Yeah. And so we have this really awkward thing where she's laying there and she clearly hates it.
Yeah, she's just laying there still.
Just doesn't want to be the Viserys. But then they're having conversations as king and wife. But I think that's the one aspect she hates. But then later on, when Viserys is like confronting Otto after realizing the truth from finally listening to his daughter, that was all pre-planned. Like, oh, she loves you. Well, no, because you planned it all out, Otto. He finally got confronted by his stuff.
And he got his pen taken away.
He's like slowly ripping it off. He wasn't prepared for that.
No.
Because he basically won in episode 1 of Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, because he sent Alicent and like, go comfort the king and wear something nice.
Yep.
It's like, and then he got his daughter to marry the king, have an heir, Aegon. He was winning, and then Viserys told the story of how he was named Hand of the King. It was a dark day when that happened, but it was a good day for you, Otto. He's like, that's not how I see it. Like, well...
Yes, it is. Yeah, you're just saying no to please him.
How'd you feel about that part where Viserys says, everybody that kind of requires my attention or is on the small council, they're all self-interested? Like, I thought that was interesting that he knows that perspective, that everybody that's on that small council or needs him
is there for their own purpose.
Yeah, not necessarily for him or the kingdom, but more for themselves. So he's not that dumb.
No. He knows that not everybody's there for him.
They're not serving.
And you'd be stupid to think that they were only there for you.
Yeah, because, I mean, if he was that in denial or thinking that they're all there for him, then he would have been overthrown or killed.
Yep.
Who knows? How do you feel about Daemon's new hair? That was something that was interesting. In the bone crown he walked in on.
I don't know about that bone crown. I did like his long hair better.
Yeah.
But I felt like the shorter hair grew on me throughout the episode. Like, it did not look good when he first walked in with it. But, like, later in the episode, I don't know, it seemed like it was more rested on his head naturally.
Yeah. Like,
when he first walked in, it just looked dirty. I don't know.
Well, the crown was, like, weird, too, because the color of it, like, the bone or whatever.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think the crown was made by the ribs of that guy, the crab.
I'm trying to think of what other bone would be round like that besides a rib, because it like curves around your side.
And I wouldn't think he would do dragon bones. I mean, I could be wrong because they are, Targaryens.
Yeah.
And so when that whole thing happened, because see, if Targaryens were not known for incest, I think that buildup of Daemon and Rhaenyra, I think that would have been really uncomfortable to watch if we knew ahead of time that Targaryens have never done that before. But now that we know that, it's still weird, but you called it, and you were freaking right.
I didn't want to be right.
I don't think he's gonna. I think this whole thing of him wanting, like, Viserys wanting Rhaenyra to marry the sea snakes, or whatever. I think it's in the sea snake. His son, the one, the younger one we saw in episode 3. Who was like yelling at his uncle. He's like, well, Daemon's fighting this war. What have you done? I don't think that's going to happen.
No. I don't think Rhaenyra will marry him.
I think you're right. Daemon made a point. He wants Rhaenyra. He's going to... Because Rhaenyra doesn't want to marry that guy. She was willing to have sex with her uncle out in the open in a pleasure house.
And then... continue to have sex with her guard. And
the whole perception, because he made the point. Viserys like, the truth doesn't matter. It's perception. So if the rumor continues to spread, because I think that's going to spread, that information's out there now. That boy knows. Now Daemon's woman knows. word's going to spread.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I feel like they're going to have
and people in the house will spread it because she had her hair down when she walked in there.
Well, think about it. Otto was just removed his hand of the king.
He could tell everybody.
Nothing is stopping him from keeping that a secret. Because essentially, he could take down Viserys through Rhaenyra, ruining her reputation as the heir.
Yeah. You never know what could happen now.
Otto's he's a real threat now. Like, he was a threat before in terms of his own, you know, what he wants. But now he's not hand of the king, so I can do what I want. All right.
He's a free man.
Because he's not going to be on the council anymore, clearly. So is he going to move out of King's Landing? I'm guessing he can't stay there now.
Yeah, I don't think he can.
No.
But his daughter does. Because his daughter's queen now.
That's be so conflicting. Is he going to stay with Alicent?
I
mean, it wasn't like she was, like, a part of Otto's plan to infiltrate and shit. But at the same time, it's her father.
I mean, she kind of was a plan.
And she went along with it.
She went along with it because he told her to go in there to comfort him.
And
that was Otto's plan. And she was like, okay, whatever you say.
Because her mother wasn't there to object. Because I bet...
And she knew what she was doing.
You think?
She knew the outcome of going in there. And
you think?
I think so. I mean, why else would... I mean, what do you think the outcome's going to be when your father tells you to go in a room, comfort a man whose wife he just pretty much murdered?
And you are of age.
And you tell him, or he tells you to wear something nice.
And you are of age.
Yeah. What else do you think is going to come out of that?
And I'm the hand of the king, so marrying the hand of the king's daughter, you know. And then, because also, too, they made a point for his Rhaenyra's mom to say when she was bathing or something before the birthing, she said, this is it. No more kids. So even if she was to live, she doesn't want to have any more kids.
Yep.
So, so yeah, and they made her a Plan B potion, something to that effect. Wow.
I couldn't believe they did that.
Well, I'm not surprised. So this episode was no fighting, no craziness. There was a dragon. We saw Daemon's dragon for a second, but it was mostly just about It's okay, you're tired. I'm tired too. But yeah, it was just more about the political side of things. I mean, literally now this is about Rhaenyra needs to have a husband, and Viserys was like,
Does
all right.
she need to have a husband though?
No.
No, he wants her to have a husband.
So that because now that this rumor can die down now, right?
See, and I like at the end or in the last episode, he's like, I'm not going to tell you who to marry or when to marry. And then he sets up all these people. Yeah.
Well, how much time has passed? I don't remember hearing anything specific. Maybe something was said.
Well, the baby wasn't too old.
Yeah, the baby was like what? Like maybe a couple months, maybe?
I don't know for sure how old.
So some time has passed.
It wasn't like the 3 years or so between the last two.
Well, maybe he said all that up for all those people where she traveled around to different places to be at the hand, so that instead of like him saying you're going to marry this person, she got to meet them and choose. Maybe that was what he was saying about you can choose. Like, I'm going to set this up, but you can pick out of these people.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, because we didn't actually see the Aegon. How old is he? We have no idea. I mean, I'm assuming he's probably maybe 3 now, maybe? Maybe.
Yeah, probably around there.
He's a little older. I don't know. But overall, decent episode. Next episode will be halfway through. So
only 10 episodes?
Only 10. Only 10. Thankfully. Yeah, I mean, if this show had any more episodes, I don't know. I mean, they have... This felt like an episode where they saved a little money on budget. They kind of stayed in King's Landing for the most part. I did like when Daemon took her out to kind of see King's Landing, outside of, the keep. The walls and everything, what she's used to. Like, she's out there as a boy experiencing the weirdness of King's Landing. Some weird people out there. Some weird shit. Hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. We're enjoying the show so far, and we can't wait for next week, because thankfully next weekend we don't have to do Cobra Kai and all this shit on top of this. We're just going to relax and then get to this episode as a nice way to cap off a weekend before the mayhem of work on Monday. So thrilling. Hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. We will talk to you guys soon. Peace.